It's no catch. It's one of the better heroes versus TB for multiple reasons. Not only the burst, but because of, as people have been saying, you split push the waves, so TB can't abuse the illusions to go farm side lanes.
Radiant team picked.
And now
there's the SF ban. All right, so Luccini, maybe they were trying to be cheeky and pick it up last. They're not going to get the chance to do so. SS ban. DK is picked up for SG, so that's
DK
SG's full lineup. Yep.
This is a very straightforward draft by SG.
And
very strong.
There's the end. So they do take the OD, who's got his strengths this game for sure. But yeah, not getting that SF clock.
Very bizarre.
Yeah, a bit of a strange one in terms of that.
They don't have
regards to draft from Luccini.
They don't have a lot of disable on their side. Shadow Shaman Clockwork are the only catch on Luccini, while on the other side they have a lot of team fight. Is pretty much what they're looking at. They're really just grouping up around the Dragon Knight. They also don't have a crazy amount of disable. It's really just like the Jakiro and I guess the DK stun. So maybe that they can take advantage of, but...
I mean, overall it's just the same thing. Yeah, the team fight is better on SG's lineup by quite a bit.
Yes, heavy team fight committal. Luccini more so about pressuring the lanes, but Terrorblade versus Nature's Prophet. Terrorblade doesn't really care if that Nature's Prophet isn't off lane, which does seem. And they're actually switching their roles again, huh? Bad Boy was mid.
Bad Boy was mid last game.
And Madara was off lane.
So they've switched that up. Yeah, Madara taking the OG mid and Bad Boy taking the Nature's Prophet to the offlane. But let's do the predictions. We've seen the drafts. I think after it stomped that bad game one, you've just got to go with SG. So I'm down for SG. Fog's down for SG. Put us in on that one. We'll see if Luccini can surprise us and can step it up and clean up the act that they showed us in game one, as it was not too hot at all against the power of SG. So SG versus Luccini. What would you say is the best thing for Luccini in regards to this draft compared to what they did in game one? What would you like that they've changed? Or you don't?
I don't really see a way for them to take fights again in the mid game. Is the problem. They have to come out ahead again in the lanes.
Yeah. Well, let's find out. Again, it's into the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Again, it's very single target. That's my one thing is like I always look at these lineups and I'm like, okay, this one side is very single target, other one has lots of AoE and team fight.
Yeah, and we saw how well the AoE and team fight was used by in last game. They've got it again.
I guess maybe the one thing is that they can help a lot in their lanes with the Nature's Prophet. He can TP around and he can go for kills and follow around where the Clockwork is.
Is there any sort of particular lane you think is going to suffer? We talked about this bounty Darkseer pressure. Has anything changed, or is that still going to be pretty potent in whichever lane it goes to?
It should be pretty strong, especially for Shadow Shaman, who's very slow. Jericho can get punished a lot. And they can actually, I think that they're going to try to do the same thing they did last time. They're going to force the wave in, try to get like a double wave, right? And then they're going to try to dive with this Ion Shell on two heroes. While on the side of Luccini, I guess the Clockwork can run around and just be obnoxious. But again, though, I'm not seeing those kill lanes. I mean, this is when I play Clockwork, when I've seen other people and like even Bulba and like some of the top like #1 Clockworks who are like the best at the hero and Yapsor and stuff, they literally say it's really hard, really weird to play the hero your first 5 minutes if you don't have a lane that you can just go to and kill somebody. Right now, I don't really see them having that go to lane and kill somebody.
And in terms of the roles, not only the mid and the off lane swapping,
the supports too.
The supports have swapped around as well. Yeah. Jericho playing the 5 now. And was it Aliadel on the
clock? Yeah. Well, we'll see what they can make happen of it. The OD versus DK matchup, we've seen this one a lot now. People used to always be like, yeah, OD crushes this matchup. That is not the case, actually. DK does perfectly fine in this one until the OD gets lots of levels, and then by then you're you're 6 on DK and you can make moves around the map. So this is a pretty even matchup, the DK versus OD, once you get Dragon Blood online.
Let's see how Madara can play and what sort of help comes in towards mid. It may be, for the most part, left us at 1-for-1 as the side lanes are where the pressure is going to be from both team supports.
Oh, look at Theo. Theo the post, Clockwork, you're dead.
Well, that's the combo we talked about. We thought it would be pretty strong. Maybe they can get a kill in return. They're looking for it. They do have the Blade Fury, but he's not got the movement speed to get close enough for that, so not getting the kill. And now he's still got the Iron Shell. He can just give the Shadow Shaman the rundown with the Invis.
It's gonna expire in a second though.
Okay. But Jericho will be able to live.
Look how awkward the lane is though. This Jug went to go meet it, and now he's missing a full wave at his tower. Or near his tower, that is. He's trying to help his teammates though. But yeah, power of pulling the lane. And actually looking at mid, DK has not missed a single last hit, and OD only has 2. So this is actually going to be more DK one-sided than the latter.
What about the off lane?
Off lane, I think this is pretty hard actually for Nature's Prophet. He's going to get gone on right away. She might just die here. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, they've got it.
So, with Nature's Prophet, there's a reason people kind of slowed down on picking is because everyone started realizing heroes that you can deal with the treants and don't really care. Terrorblade is one of them, and Jakiro is actually one of the others, because Jakiro can spam down the spells to kill those treants. And of course, the TP is the reason is because you have 11 freaking armor, so the treants don't really hurt you too much. At least just for laning phase, that is.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now pushing in on this bottom tier 1. Getting that early pressure off the back of this first use of Metamorphosis Costabile. I'm gonna have a bit of a go onto this Jakiro. TP coming through as well.
Can you get the spell off on him, Jericho? No.
He's trying. Actually,
oh my God, they're bringing more.
Yeah. Gonna have Alidale come in as well on the clockwork. But are not getting any sort of grab.
It's a little awkward. But it looks like they want to just leave the Jug in a 1v1, and now they want to just put a tri-lane to pressure.
I say with the Jug against the Darkseer should be fine in that matchup.
Yeah, Jug
still farm.
Yep, you farm perfectly fine in this one as Jug.
Yeah.
You can always spin if you're really under blood pressure, and if not, you just healing ward up and you're good. Darkseer can't really surge and go kill a healing ward or anything. Darkseer should get his farm though, just fine as well, once he gets some levels. But now there's a bounty hunter, this does make it a lot different. This is where Jug starts to get pressured pretty heavily.
Let's see how Mr. Man plays. The iron shells.
Yeah, the double shell.
Adding up, there we have, you say, using the Blade Fury to get himself out of there, and he will be fine, but...
Bottom lane.
Now diving in deep. Costabile backing off. They are chasing with the Battery Assault.
Oh,
that
the Sprout
just saved his life.
Sprout plus Cog.
It just shoved him back to safety.
Yeah.
So, but not really the plan there from Bad Boy.
Nope. Man, Dragon Knight's owning the OD in the mid lane. 21-3 to 11-3.
Top lane. This Jug doesn't have his spin back or cooldown. He's dead.
So you can do fine if he's in the 1v1, but once that secondary Iron Shell holder does come up there, that's when Jug starts getting screwed. So I think they actually have to make the rotation back up there. I don't think that this aggro tri-lane is actually going to really get too much. Unless Costabile maybe gets too aggressive. He is stepping up pretty far.
With the shackles, I'm going to the back of the Jakiro, take off the cogs immediately. He's a little too speedy and will be able to get himself out of there. So this pressure from the side of Luccini, not really achieving too much against the Terrorblade. He's still farming. Top 3 CS on the board, all on the side of SG.
Yeah.
And this mid lane, as you say, not going great at all for the OD.
No, he's dropping very low. That's actually a very defensive Astral he has to use in case so he doesn't get Breathe Fire down. He might still actually die here. Oh, 20 HP.
Oh?
Oh my god. Oh, that was a very long auto attack, but still,
the
DK,
long arm of the law.
The pre-6 DK just solo killed an OD.
Oh, and there's Nature's Prophet dying down bottom as well. Nearly TP'd out, but the damage over the time from the Jakiro too much. Oh, it's not great. Not great.
5-0 already? Oh boy.
Oh? The poster?
The poster?
He's fine.
Okay. His Shrine's back up too, so he's gonna full heal and keep the pressure going. Bottom, again, Nature's Prophet. Gonna be in a world of hurt.
Wrap around from Theo, they've got the Reflection Slow as well. No Sprout will save you. TPs do come through.
Maybe they can get Theo here. Let's see, can they close the gap? They've got a dust on Jericho. Can Eliodel get there? No.
Not at all.
3k gold lead, less than 6 minutes in. Oh boy. That bottom tower getting pressured with that first catapult wave quite hard. They really want to claim this one. Rotation's coming down though. Nature's Prophet walking. I feel like they need a core to come down here, but they can't do it this early.
I mean, up top, the Jug still doing alright with farm. 31 for 11. I mean, as you said, against the Darkseer,
when he's alone,
be okay.
Yeah, when he's in a 1v1, he's alright.
And he's doing okay. Mid lane, the OD catching up a little bit, is now in a bit of trouble though, because Theo's there with the wraparound.
Oh boy.
And that is a dead OD. One rotation there for the double damage. Bounty Hunter puts an end to the OD's life.
Didn't have a stun or anything on the DK either. He's level 7, but just gone for max breathe fire build. Just gonna rush a drums early out bottom lane. Maybe this is where they get themselves a kill. Here they isolate the dragon, the twin-headed dragon.
And he will go down. So there we have it once again.
There we go.
That meme matchup, 7-1
7-1.
They did it twice here in this opening series. SG.
Is under attack.
Mid tower is getting slowly trickled down by the Dragon Knight.
And they got a lot of good push here on SG with that DK and that Metamorphosis from the Terror Blade.
Yeah. Top lane spin. Repulsor's gonna surge away. Almost has it relatively close to Dominator. And TP's coming in. They actually might be able to find the Darkseer here.
Yeah, looks like they will. They've got the Omni Slash and the Shackles, and Leposa down. Good rotation there from the Shaman and the Nature's Prophet mid lane though. Madara.
Oh no.
He is dead for sure. One more touch from Theo Lacour will do it.
And tower's gonna drop as well.
It's not been a pretty mid lane for this OD. They made the lane swaps, as we said, different players on the mid each time. Neither of them having fun against Adriano.
He's less net worth than the Bounty Hunter. We saw this before. The Storm Spirit was less net worth than the Sand King in the last game too.
Full drums on Adriano's DK. Now complete. So,
uh-oh. This Nature's Prophet looks to be in a lot of trouble here.
yeah, they've got the Surge and the Iron Shell rundown. And with a quick shuriken from Theo Lacour, it's going to put him very close to having that level 6. 9 minutes in, and he's pretty much got the track online.
And again, he's part of like all their kills. 3-0 and 5, 9 kills in the game. Again, Theo showing that he is a great force support.
It tends to be when you have these two teams that are at a different level. The 4 is where the big difference is. You know, if you got a good 4 at this stage, this sort of tier of the game, you're going to be able to dominate early on.
Yeah, it's all about knowing where to be.
Nice tier 1 tower. I don't think anyone on the side of Luccini is going to be having too much interest in defending it.
No, I feel like they should just be going bottom immediately with the Nature's Prophet and Jugs to try to get a trade.
Costa Bill moving through the jungle as soon as they're off the map. Doesn't want to be caught out by Luccini.
They're not even going to go for this, be able to get this tower push. Tracks are going to start coming out. Theo gets the creep aggro as well. Now it's looking awkward. Oh my god.
Just Prophet TP's on the front of this one, but he's getting bursted down low. He'll go down. They've got the track on multiple heroes. The Shackle's being intended for by Jericho.
Gets
out
under him.
They do. Oh, yeah, living down the Slitherell. It looked like that Terror Blade was gone for good. But as you say, Sunder coming out.
And now
the track kills and the ward's cleaned up as well.
Yeah. And they actually got like 0 damage on the tower. They only got like 250, and top tower is going to go down. Track kills like you mentioned.
And they lost tier 1 up top.
Yeah, this is...
Oh no!
This is looking like an exact repeat of the last game, to be honest.
It's looking like a repeat of the last game, but even faster.
Even faster.
Even faster.
They've actually got heroes to siege and just take all the buildings this time around with DK Tower Blade. Well, last time they didn't really have that. They just brute forced it with the brew.
11 for 2. Tracks out, and impossible for Luccini to move around and catch them off guard with the way that Theo Lacour's keeping tabs on the movement of the entire side as he sweeps up and down the map on his Bounty Hunter.
And Jug's kind of forced to go for this build, the Battle Fury, because I think he just needs to be super farmed in this game for them to actually have a chance, but the rest, his cores are absolutely broke. 2200 net worth, Nature's Prophet, 3k OD. The Bounty Hunter has more than both of them by a fair margin.
Madara. He's being watched. He's being hunted.
They're always ready for
There's the chain stun. Track out as well. More money.
This is a big difference that I realized between like teams that are, I guess you could call like tier 1, tier 2 versus the lower tier teams, is how quick they are with their movements. Is that one, they did no hesitation, they ran directly up.
I mean, down bottom, the Omni Slash does come out. Is it going to be enough damage to finish off the Jakiro? It's not, and now the Jug's in trouble. Trying for the TP's out, Vacuum. It's not going to be off the markers at the moment as the Jug still runs out. They've already dropped the Shaman.
Get the healing ward. Go Leposa. He wants it.
Oh.
He got it.
So that is going to be a long, shameful walk back to base for the Jug.
And top tower being pressured by that DK form. And they're going for the dive again. Level 9 only on the OD. And a back out though.
Dara.
Hook shot.
Got back up.
They should be able to get Theo here.
They've got him in the cogs. Theo Lacour will get popped. So there we have it. Something for Luccini.
They got to get back on the board through kills. Can't just play the farm game.
No, they can't. Not at all with the way this is going. This is continuing to get more and more severe for Luccini overall. They do need something from the Jug. And as you say, with the item, the farm that is the only way back into it, they need a lot of time. And last game, 20-minute victory for SG. Time was not there for Luccini. This game may just be the same story.
It does appear to be like that, yeah. Nature's Prophet, 0 and 5, 2.8k net worth. He's not really finding a way back in this game at all. The reason you pick this hero is pretty much like lane dominance and lane pressure. And that did not happen by any means. See if they can get this bottom tower this time around on Luccini. Committed the wards. This one they should definitely get. Top lane, Nature's Prophet being stalked. They know that he's in the area here. Theo has eyes on him. He's pinging him out. He doesn't want someone to rotate. DK starts moving.
Move in as well. Looking at the OD, they will go in onto the Nature's Prophet, but he has the TP out in time. Having to cancel that.
They want Madara in the mid lane. The OD use the
Astral to farm. On that will mean he has no Astral to buy any sort of time to save himself. Track is out.
Oh, and Track.
They get the money. More money in the pocket. Oh, 14 for 3. SG just looking super hot. And Luccini looking super not.
Yep. Luccini's all over the place. Adriano, or SG actually look like they have a game plan. It looks like they know exactly what they want to do. I look at Luccini's lineup. It's even the draft is all over the place. Very single target oriented. And they're hunting, and they found him.
Tracks out. More money in the bank. Clockwork down.
Constant 4-man tracks. Costabille's kind of just been quietly playing in the bottom lane as the Terrorblade. He doesn't really need to join his team. His team's just kind of winning it for him. He just needs to play Terrorblade and farm. And uh-oh, mid. Jug just TPs into stun.
They get the instant stun and the lockdowns there. There's no chance for even a Blade Fury to come out from that Jug. TPing into his own death.
What?
And now the push comes through. The mid tier 3 to fall as SG move in.
That TP was, I mean, he's versus Jakiro. He's not spin TPing. Like you gotta get an ice path and just die. Okay, they actually just lose a Rax. 14 minutes. This is faster than the last game on.
It is faster than the last game. Very much faster as this is. Well, they're gonna try. They hook shot in onto the Terrorblade. The ult's down for Jakiro. Tessa Terrorblade's gonna be fine. They've got to be so careful. They're so low. They'll lose the clock.
They're not done.
OD comes in, but immediately in a whole world of trouble. Jericho also being forced back here by the right clicks of Costabile. They'll get both of the kills. 3 down.
They have to call GG. I mean, it's completely out of hand. 18k advantage. 15 minutes in. Their OD and their Nature's Prophet had literally just died non-stop.
And there's the GG.
Yeah.
Comes through to SG. Looking very, very good.
Making it look easy.
With these guys. Yeah, the most convincing 2-0 that we've seen so far here at DreamLeague in quite a while. SG 2-0. Luccini, they